If you're new to creating standard operating procedures for employees who are interfacing with customers, then it's likely you're making one or more of these 5 mistakes that I'm going to talk about in this video. Hey, Jonathan here with ScreenSteps, and I've been writing and reviewing standard operating procedures for the past 12 years. Whenever I start consulting or coaching somebody who has never written standard operating procedures before, I tend to see these 5 mistakes. First, procedures often include too many words, and they look more like a book or a training document. And this makes it difficult for employees to refer back to your procedures often. So I recommend taking inspiration from food recipes. They're short, punchy, and get right to the point. Because just like you need to pull up that recipe every time you make a dish, employees should be referring to operational procedures each time they perform a task. And writing sentences that are more punchy and easier to skim through make your procedures easier to reference again and again. Second, I often see multiple procedures included in one document. I recommend having one document address one procedure. And that makes it easier for employees to find the procedure that they need. Third, procedures sometimes include information, but not instructions. And the expectation is that the reader will gain a deep understanding of the process and then figure out the right thing to do. But if you leave operating procedures up for interpretation, you're going to get inconsistencies. So focus on the how and not as much on the why. Then lay out the steps that need to be followed to perform the task. Fourth, I see procedures written more for the benefit of the auditor or the technical writer instead of for the end user. And this is why procedures aren't used very often. They're difficult to follow. So we recommend focusing on your end users and making procedures visual, interactive, easy to scan, and easy to follow. Fifth, some procedures are really lengthy and include a lot of steps. Now, if people only need to read those procedures once or twice a year, then that formatting works fine because the employees are willing to invest the time to read the entire procedure. They only have to do it once in a blue moon. But if employees need to reference that procedure a lot, then this turns into too much information. So instead of a lengthy procedure, turn it into a checklist where the reader can get additional details if they want them. All right, that's all I've got for this video. Make sure to check out the resources below for more ideas on making procedures.